Hi, my name is Elizabeth. Welcome to my channel. Today I'm going to talk about something that I really wasn't expecting to happen. It couldn't have come at a worse time. However, I'm going to try and spin it into a positive view, which is the fact that I've been made redundant. And the reason it couldn't have come at a worse time is because I got the keys to my new house about 7 weeks ago now. I have put my life savings into this house. I'm a single mother. I can only work part-time at the moment due to childcare. And I had, tried so hard to pull together a deposit. I've had no financial help from anywhere. This was all just myself. I was so pleased and proud of myself for buying this house for me and my daughter. I had a week off to renovate the property and then I went back to work. And on that first day back to work, we had a team meeting where we basically got told that the firm is closing and we're all losing our jobs. And that was about 5 weeks ago. And I have been sticking my head in the sand a little bit about this. I've gone through kind of anger, upset, worry, sticking my head in the sand, ignoring the problem entirely, and also trying to think pragmatically about what do I do? What do I do? So the bit that I'm struggling with at the moment is that I can only work part-time. Childcare is extortionately expensive and I can only afford to put my daughter in for 3 days a week. If I did 5 days a week, there would be no point in me working because all of my income would go onto childcare and I wouldn't be able to pay for the house that I have just ploughed all of my life savings into. If this had happened before my mortgage went through, then I would have had a nice little nest egg that I could have used and kind of fallen back on, but that's now all within the house. So can't do that anymore. Anyway, I have spent a few weeks obviously applying for jobs. There's not a lot of part-time work out there. I really do feel for myself and for other people who need to work part-time, whether that's due to childcare or disabilities or anything like that, because the market out there at the moment is not part-time friendly. I used to contract and I haven't really gone through the job hunting process since COVID, and it's hard out there. Like the jobs are very much you need to be in the office. It's 5 days a week. A lot of them would be quite long distances to travel for. There's nothing really local. Everything that's local is very entry level and I'm gonna say poorly paid. So I thought, fine, I'll go freelance again. That is another thing. If anyone else freelancers out there, it is hard to find freelance work at this moment in time. A lot of companies are unfortunately closing, especially smaller ones, and that doesn't help. So I've decided that I'm going to use this as another fresh start, because how many fresh starts can you have? And possibly have a career change. I am an operations manager. That's what I've done for years and years and years. I have lots of experience in it, but there doesn't seem to be an awful lot of these roles available, and definitely not part-time at the moment. So I'm wondering if maybe I should remove myself from the rat race that is the corporate world and maybe look into something more outdoorsy, more hands-on. I'm thinking gardening. I do have a family member that is a gardener and she's always done it since she left college, really enjoys it, and she was actually the one that suggested it to me. So I'm thinking possibly doing that. I've got some other little ideas in the pipeline as well, but I'm unsure that I want to put myself back into the corporate world, especially because I've had absolutely no luck so far. The last few weeks I've been sending out CVs, applying for roles left, right and centre, and I haven't even received any acknowledgement emails, which has never happened before. Before, when I used to send my CV out, I'd always get a response, and usually an interview. I had a very good CV. That's completely changed now. The job market is completely different. So I'm thinking I may try and start a new business and try something different. So I would really love to hear from anyone who has changed industries, I'm 36, nearly 37. So if anyone's done it at a similar age, were there any barriers that you found? What did you find useful? Have you been successful doing it? Anything that you can kind of tell me would be really, really greatly received. I'd love to hear from other people. Um, and yeah, that's kind of where I'm at the moment. So I've got my new start with my new home, which I'm obviously keeping everyone up to date with each week. But also now my career is probably changing as well. And I would really like to do something different. Alongside this, I obviously have my little candle business that I do, but that really only kind of brings an income around Christmas, candle season. And hopefully one day my YouTube channel will make some money. But until then, I think I'm maybe starting my own business and changing careers. But anyway, it'd be lovely to hear from you.